You're live.
Hello, welcome to the special edition of Australia Daily. The emu horde is currently raging in Western Australia, causing a great uproar within the rural communities and farmers, largely made up of retired service veterans. These farmers have recently sent a request to the federal government for help. Here is our WA correspondent.
Thank you, Phil. Here I am at the heart of the terror where these poor people are struggling to hold on to the livelihoods as the emu horde continues to sack farmland. Here is one such farmer here with me now. How's the struggle been for you?
Yeah, mate. Well, it's been kind of tough on us lately. We lost our entire harvest yesterday. All the emus really did was just walk over everything. But honestly, the government really need to do something about this. It's getting quite out.
Sorry about that, Charlie. This just in, the Minister of Defence, Sir George Pearce, is about to make an announcement addressing the situation. Tom is in Canberra now with the latest.
Thank you very much, Phil. The Minister of Defence will now make his announcement. Here he is now.
We've decided, by the request of many farms in Western Australia, to declare war on the emus. I've already dispatched a task force of our most brave and elite soldiers carrying 2 Lewis machine guns. You may now applause.
So there we have it. War. The mood has changed drastically since the announcement. You can hear applause in the background. However, others are humbled by the minister's announcement.
What a truly historic moment. I'm getting word now that we have boots on the ground and the operation has already begun. Let's go back to Charlie, who is once more in the middle of the action.
As we have just heard, the Royal Australian Artillery Task Force, led by Major JPW Meredith, has just begun to set up their forward operating base behind me here, just outside of the emu front lines. Thank you. Back to you in the studio, Philip.
Thank you, Charlie. Here in the studio, we have our emu correspondent, Jonathan. Jonathan, do we have any statement from the emu horde as of now?
Not as such, Phil. The emus weren't inclined to answer enemy questions. However, we do know that they have at least 2 army groups, one in the north and another in the south. Other than that, we don't believe they have much of a reserve line. With this information, I'm expecting that the emus too are preparing for battle.
Do we have any idea of the emus' motivation and reasons behind the recent acts of war they've committed?
Although we can't know for sure, it is likely that the emu horde wish to retake what is historically their mating grounds. Or the more likely answer is that they just need more land to house their rapidly growing population.
Thank you, Jonathan, for the insight into the other side.
My pleasure, mate.
I'm getting word that the first battle had just begun. Here's Charlie once more with the latest.
Not far from here, our forces are preparing to make the first move and attack a large group of emus past a ridge to the east. Our forces have just opened fire. The war is hot. I repeat, the war is hot. From what I can see, the emus are scrambling all over the place. They're in a mass panic. I don't see many casualties being taken on either side. It looks like they might be fleeing the battle. Soon we'll be able to see how much damage we've really caused. Back to you, Philip.
Truly some fantastic coverage there, Charlie. I am joined again by our wonderful emu correspondent, Jonathan. Am I correct in understanding that the emus have already released a statement from the last battle?
You would be, Phil. The emu horde has announced that while in fact it may have been rushed, this is a planned tactical retreat from the emus of the north, as well as that they have suffered a minimum of only 9 casualties during their first battle.
Well, if you ask me, 900 lads sounds like they were quite successful.
Not 900, mate. 9.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It appears that Charlie's back in the action at our second push at the emu lines.
Just behind me now, Meredith and his forces have just ambushed what is believed to be the emu's southern base of operations, located at this popular waterhole.
We apologize for cutting that short. We just got word that the Minister of Defence is holding a last-minute press conference.
I've just received word that our troops' recent ambush of the emu's south side has resulted in a number of bird deaths. I assure you I am equally, if not more, disappointed in the current result of this operation. Therefore, I have approved Major GPW Meredith to use mechanized warfare. This mission should ensure the success of our final thrust at the enemy. Thank you.
Wait, excuse me, I have one.
As we have just heard, the Minister of Defense has implied that we are losing this war. This next action will have to be decisive, or else it'll have all been for nothing.
Major Meredith has embarked on his final push on the Emu Horde in the form of an armored strike on the Bird Brigade Center. Here's Charlie once more.
Charging towards the Emu Center group, which is just within our field of view. And it appears our troops are charging. Yes, they're going well, they're getting close. The emus are fleeing. I don't hear any gunshots yet. Our troops are taking aim. They just continue to take aim. What are they doing? What the hell's going on? They're useless. That's all. Right, yes, that's all. Back to you.
Thank you, Charlie, for your phenomenal coverage of the war in action. In breaking news, we have just received an announcement from the Minister of Defense's office. It states the military will be formally withdrawing our troops from Operation Free the Wheat. This action has been taken to preserve our valuable military assets. There appears to be no further effort that the task force led by Major GPW Meredith can take against the Emu Horde. We are also aware that there will be no pre-conference addressing the situation. It is beyond a doubt that the Great Emu War will be remembered in history as nothing short of a truly dark time in Australia's military history. That is all we have for this exclusive special edition of Australia Daily. Have a good night.